Okay, so I just got done watching this video on the idea of cognitive blindness, which is it's a form of the mind where your mind doesn't really comprehend what's going on around you because your brain is too focused on one thing to see all the little things happening around you. And it happens on a daily basis because your mind is trying so hard to comprehend everything that's going on at one time that you're missing half of the things that are happening. And it is such a big idea that no one seems to realize and no one takes it into seriousness. Like when you drive and you're texting, you're focusing. In the video, it said you were focusing at least 37% of your brain on your phone, on that text, on everything that's going on whatever you're doing and talking when you're driving. So 63% of your brain is focusing on driving, while the other 37% is focusing on whatever is going on that screen in front of your face. And that causes so many accidents. People run into parked cars. My friends multiple times have run into parked cars because they were too busy looking at their phone to realize what was going on around them. And the video talked about multiple things, such as the fact that people are just blind to everyday happenings and don't realize what's going on around them because of the fact that they're so focused on other things that are going on in their lives. And that is a problem that I believe that I know I have struggled with before when I'm driving, because I'll be so focused on like where I'm going and like getting there and what's going to happen when I get there that I'm not focused on the way there. And I've almost gotten in multiple accidents because of the fact that I'm so focused on whatever I'm doing in the car, like playing with my radio, because I've done that before, and I will check my phone when I'm driving, and it is such a bad habit to do, and you can hurt so many people from this. And cognitive blindness is something that happens to everyone. And the guy I talked about in the end of the video, he said, your eyes are only going to see what your mind is prepared to see. And that statement really got me on this because your eyes are trying to show you everything that's going on, but your brain is what's really focusing, is what's really seeing, you know? Because your eyes are taking in all this information, but your brain is trying to focus in on each little part, but it can't because there's so much going on that it can't comprehend everything at once. And this video absolutely blew my mind. And I had not a clue. And thinking about it now, I've realized so many times that I have missed big things because of the fact that I was focusing on other things. And it happens at school all the time, like when your teacher says something and you miss it. And it could be something simple, like your teacher, like, telling a joke and you miss it because you're focusing on your work or you're focusing on something else. And I know when I'm doing my work, I automatically shut off everything around me and focus on what's right in front of me. Because when there's a task at hand, your brain is directly making a direct line to complete whatever you're doing at that set time, that you're not seeing everything that's going on around you. And this is I don't even know where it came about that I just saw this, and it has opened up my mind so much, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because I feel like it's something that everyone deals with. I mean, it is something that everyone deals with. And then I went and I watched this TV show. Well, reverse order of that. I watched the TV show, then I watched a video on this. And the TV show was talking about cognitive blindness. And this guy who studied it went out and he was killing people in front of hundreds of people. He would kill one person in front of hundreds of people because everyone was so focused on what else was going on that they weren't seeing the murder. And one of the cases was the fact that he was at a basketball game and he was the mascot, and he went and he killed the ref as the basketball team was passing by. And out of the 200 people in the stands, not a single person noticed. And he was able to get away. And, I mean, that's a very big case of it. But it just shows you how, like, they were so focused on the intensity of the game and where that ball was going that they weren't focusing on the person that was standing off to the right of the play. They saw it out of the corner of their eyes, but their minds weren't connecting to the fact that that person was being murdered. And this is, my mind is blown. Like, I don't it's such a cool topic. And it's so weird to see that your eyes and your brain focus, like, they work together as one. It's one pair, but they said there's a blind spot because there's all the cones that, like, reflect back what you're seeing from your retinas. But there's one spot where it's just black, and that's what leaves room for this blindness to occur, because not everything is getting through to you, you know? So, I mean, I probably don't make any sense to anyone listening to me, but in my head it makes all kinds of sense. So I just wanted to make a video about that because my mind is crazy about it right now, and I'm going to continue thinking about it and watch videos and educate myself, because this is what I do during my summer. So, that's basically all I have to say about that. I mean, 6 minutes long, and I just ramble on for a good 6 minutes. But, it's just such a cool topic, and I really think people should be more open to it, so that, and they can, I don't know if there's a way to train your mind to kind of open up to everything else that's going on around you, or if it's just one of those things that happens. But I think I really want to look into something like this, because it just seems like such an interesting topic, and there's so much that can be discovered about it. Like, there might be different cases of it, and there might be different kinds of, like, blindness, and so that's where I've been. I really think it's something so interesting that you should probably watch some kind of video on it. Just look up, like, there are books about it, there are videos on YouTube about it, there are scientists talking about it everywhere. Like, I would read up on it and be aware of it, because I'm sure not many people are aware of what cognitive blindness means and what it can do to a person, and how it can harm those around you if it gets to that kind of level where you're in the car and you're on your phone and you just hit someone. Like, it's your fault, but your mind might not have seen the car because you were so focused on something else. So, that's where I'm at with that. And I just wanted to share that topic with you guys. So, I hope you at least found it a little bit interesting, because I sure as hell did. So, I'm gonna probably make a video sometime this week, I'm sure. I leave for Columbus Thursday, and I go to Warped Tour on Wednesday, so I'm really excited, and it's gonna be a good time, and I hope you guys have a great week, and you get to do lots of fun things, and that's all I really have to say. Okay, bye everyone.